It's about that time of year when we start talking about the new wrestling video game. I'm a little bit behind this year as I'm in a new setup, and we're gonna address this at a later time. But today with WWE, I have to be honest with you, I'm at a little bit of a disconnect because I actually do enjoy the simulation style, but the more and more I hang around with people like CM Pulse and people in the community that just want a fun game, I start to be torn. And when I go back and play old games, like you've seen the series, by the way, check out the SVR 08 GM mode. You can check out my universe mode simulations, which have been a lot of fun and a great experience within the video games. I've said for the last couple years I didn't need fun, but I think I'm finally ready to change that tune to where, why can't we have both? The news came out that Ukes is going to be competing with each other, and I didn't make a video on it because I wasn't sure where it was going to lead to, whether it was going to be just a Ukes game, an AEW game, whether it was competition, whether it was internal competition. Maybe we're getting an All-Stars 2, which I was never a big fan of All-Stars 1. I'm the pariah, I get it. People don't understand why I didn't like it. Maybe it was the move controls, or maybe I just wasn't good at the game. But with 2K20, I went back and watched some of the stuff we've done, and last year we did a video with Grim and Samoa Joe at the Performance Center when we were actually at 2K19 with all the press, and we were talking about the game. And at that event, Samoa Joe threw out this crazy idea for a riot mode where you can pretty much destroy everything. Here's the problem. I want all that stuff. Are we gonna get it? Here's what we're probably gonna get this year. If I'm being realistic, I don't know, and I really don't care. Here's what I want, though. What I want is special guest referee match. It's been 6 years since special guest referee. It's not that hard. You take a referee, and then you give him a ref shirt, and then you let the guy go for a 3 count. This isn't hard. This isn't rocket science. Give me the special guest referee back. Give me what I want. For those people that remember those old streams in Xbox 360, we used to invite a lot of people, and that was my favorite thing to do. To be that impartial guy, to maybe help somebody or screw somebody. It's that one feature that I've always wanted the most. I don't know why, and I can't tell you why. Maybe it's so when I do universe mode or stories or my career, I can have a little extra oomph to it. I can get involved. Yeah, I know special guest referee is locked behind showcase, and there's certain modes that you can play, but that's not a true special guest referee. Now, I don't just want special guest referee either, because we haven't had special guest referee since the new community creations. Back then, you had only a certain amount of people that could be a referee with a referee jersey, or attire, whatever you want to call it, and then everybody else had to be in their normal attire, and that bugged me. Since we have community creations, I want everybody. Give me a special guest referee where I can pick anybody on the roster. I can go in, give them the crazy attire. We can go in and create. I'm just starting to watch another promotion called DDT. You'll have to watch the feed to learn more about that. But they have a great ref. He sits there with the expressions. Give me the ability to pick whoever I want as a referee. Heck, I would probably create a call myself and have a career as a referee. That would actually be pretty sweet. My career is something where you could just take over as a referee, as screw jobs. Oh my God, that's a mini game in itself. There's so many possibilities that you could do. So special guest referee would be very high on my list with 2K20. Now, for everybody else that I see, they don't like the slow pace. I know he's in the other room and he's not gonna mention this, but the slow pace, the simulation, the style, you go back and play the old games like 12 and 13. I wanted it slower back then, but now that we have slower, it's too damn slow. It's on the opposite end of the spectrum. Give me a little mode inside of the game. Give me a mini mode, even if the moves mess up a little bit. Throw me a disclaimer, because we played SVR 11 to WWE 2K14, where they had the same exact glitch in the game every year, where if you set up that ladder in the middle of the ring, you guys know what I'm talking about. You've been watching my videos. Maybe you're coming back. Those glitch videos we used to do. That suplex from the top of the ladder, your body went through that ring post, and that was the fun times. You don't know you're in the fun times until it's too late, as Andy Bernard would say from The Office. And I think we're at that point where everything I wanted back then, I wanted the new games, and now that we have the new games, I just want the old games. So let's compromise, 2K, if you're watching this video. The dev cycle's probably too late, but give me best of both worlds. Give me the ability to, yes, go in and make the simulations so we can create Raw, because, guys, I know it's coming. 2K, you can tell me it's not coming, but look at the advertisements you're slipping into NBA 2K19. Yeah, you're not slick, dropping the game to $2.99 and then throwing in advertisements. If you want a free-to-play game and threw in advertisements, that's fine. But if you sell me a $60 game with ads, you're gonna have to hold up on that just a minute. I may be vocal about that. Make sure that you give me something that's also not gonna piss off my friends that want a better game. Because I feel like I've gone back in time this last 2 weeks since I've came back, and I do miss this. This 360 controller was my life for 5 years. Playing those games of just doing crazy stuff. And then I don't know what switched inside when 2K15 came out that I thought, let's just make TV matches. Why? Nobody wants to watch the TV matches in WWE anyway. So why would they want to watch a video game version of those damn matches? You see what I'm saying? And it took me a while to realize that. So with fun, I want special guest referee. I want something like a riot mode, and I want something where you get sped up gameplay to where even if the animations mess up, put a disclaimer in. I don't care. Be like, listen, by playing this mode, stuff may mess up. It may not work appropriately. It may look a little funky. That's okay to me, because all I want at this point with a video game is to go back and to be able to enjoy it. And the one thing that you guys know I'm going to wait and talk about is create a story, because 2K, you don't even have to do anything. You literally just have to give us the mode and we'll create the fun ourselves. Maybe you guys got a fun quota. Maybe you guys are on a rigorous schedule where you guys don't have time for fun. Just put in the mode. That's not fun. It's not fun to build a story creator. You're programmers, you're designers. You have to figure it out. It's math. 2 + 4 = 6. I don't know how it works, but just make it work. Give me the creative mode and I'll do it myself. I don't even need you for fun. If I have to go back and have the same animations where a guy's getting run over in a car's blowing up, windows are getting smashed, I'll take it. You guys have given so many cool cutscenes in the last couple years with Showcase Mode and my career. Now give me those and let me be able to use them. Actually, when you're in the video creator, can you guys just label them? So it's not video 1, 2, and 3, so I have to go to a forum to see what it is. Can I just get that little bit of a label? Maybe I'm nitpicking there, but it is a little frustrating to try to go through them all. I don't know, maybe I'm on my own on that one. But create a story with special guest referee. I mean, you're starting to combine these things. This is when you really realize what the power of the game could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you speed up the animations where maybe it's a toggle setting. Maybe that's what it is. Remember when you used to press LB and RB to have a quick match, a fast match, kind of like how it is today? Give me a speed variant. So where the moves are, everything is 1.25 faster. Other games have it, by the way. MLB, they have an arcade mode where in there you have the regular one, and then RBI Baseball came out, and then RBI Baseball was a crappy game, and then so MLB, the show just went like, we're going to steal it. And they did. They put in an arcade game inside the most realistic baseball simulation game. Did anybody complain? No, they're like, this is fun. I'm probably not going to use it a lot, but it was fun just to have the option to do it. And that's all I'm asking for. Like I said, maybe you're on a fun quota. Maybe you don't have time to go in and give me exactly what I want. Just give me the tools then. I'll do it myself. You guys already see the community creations. And by the way, that's the other thing you got to work on is community creations. The download limit of 20 is one thing, although I will say, and I don't want to jinx this, but there was something that you can do with community creations where you could override the download limit. And I've been doing this for what? I've been 8 years now on YouTube, and I just found out how to go around it. Give me with community creations, those guys are limited to the amount of characters they do, right? Maybe I'd have to ask Pulse or fact check this. Maybe at the end of the video, we'll have the facts coming on screen, and I'm wrong about this, but you're limited to a certain amount of uploads, right? Maybe I'm wrong. You get 20, you got to pick and choose. Why can't the creators make as much as they want? Why are we not supporting the creators? 100 slots, man, I'm already full in 100 slots. I went in and created the GTS universe mode, downloaded the characters, and then I had to start picking and choosing who I wanted to delete. The consoles are new. There's no limit on hard drive space. I can make a hard drive bigger. Why are we limiting that? Put that on me. When I go on computer on Rockstar, and it's the same parent company, Rockstar, they let me capture the video in the video creator, and then I can like pick how much of my hard drive space I want to leave up to it. Do the same thing. Take away a 100 character limit. I don't know how many people actually use a 100 character limit. That's probably because there's no fun, and they have no reason to. The average person is probably not going over 100 cost slots, so I can just imagine the dev team that's in the room sitting there, guys, like 2% of our users use over 100 costs. Do we really want to add that feature? For me, sure. You have a lot of content creators that just want to make content. They just want to support your game, and these are little features that would make me pop again, because every year it's the same thing where I go down, I get excited about the game, and then I realize, okay, it's a shelf life of maybe an extra 2 weeks. The features that I'm asking for would allow from WrestleMania, from whenever the game came out in October, I would be playing that game the next year. This isn't hard. I don't want to call it rocket science because I'm not a data scientist. Like I said, I don't know math. 2 + 4 = 6. But all I want is the ability to go in and create my own story, unlike the video creator now, because you can do that. You can go in scene by scene. You can go in and the articulous process of spending all day on one video. I've done it, and then it ends up in the can, and nobody sees it. Just give me it where I can go in Story Creator, and then I can add, boom, match, scene, throw in something fun, have a guy get ran over with his car, taken out backstage, somebody steals a briefcase and runs off with it, Stephanie McMahon's come in laughing, calling you a B-plus player. I don't know. Just give me the fun back. And I think with this year, I don't know what the marketing plan is going to be. It's what, June 27th, and we haven't got any information. The only thing we've been seeing are the memes on Twitter. It's a wrestling game. It's built on a strong foundation. It's only getting better, and that's the situation we find ourselves in. More than likely, the game is going to come out, and it's just going to polish some stuff. It's probably going to add new controls, new moves, maybe a new mode or two. They're on this roadmap where it's going to take a long time. It's like booking WWE. You're never going to get what you want right away. We're going to pop for a few little things, and we're going to overlook its glaring downfalls. I don't want to do that. I want to look at this game, and I want to finally be able to pick it up when I go to that event. I don't want to have to justify in my head, well, they did this because of that. All I want to do is show up if I'm lucky enough to get invited. If we can earn that back by the time the game comes out to be like, this is a balling game, I'm so excited. I don't want to walk out of this event going, I mean, I guess I could do this with that. No, all I want is the game that makes me go, yes, 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 like Daniel Bryan would do. Give me that video game, 2K, special guest referee, hide panel, hide it. I didn't think you could. I went back. I was wrong. I tweeted. That's why we axed all that, because, you know, sometimes you get a little forward with that. You just had to hit the select button back then. All you had to do was hit this button, and it hid the panel. So I didn't have to have a video program to go in and scale it out to 112 to hide that stuff. Delzinski, me, Smack Talks. There's a lot of creators that could use that feature. These are little things. That hide panel button, if it takes more lines to code, just literally hide the panel, maybe game design is more complicated than I can think. But Jinx, if you're watching this video, because I think you said you've watched some of my videos in the past, this is my plea, man. Give me one of these three things. If you give me story creator, I'll come down and shake your hand. I'll buy you a hot dog. I'll put you over. I'll even throw some chili on it if you want. That's all I need. Give me story creator. Give me special guest referee. I know everybody else would take that arcade game, but I would still stay with simulation if I could just have some damn fun with the game. Give me the Performance Center cutscenes where I can go roast Albert. Sorry, not Albert. What's his name again? Tenzai? That dude down there. Matt Bloom. He's a great guy. Let me go mess around with Matt Bloom. Let me be like, listen, Triple H on the main roster ain't doing it for me, man. He's got me booking on main event. Let me come back to NXT. He walks in and be like, I rated you a 6 out of 10, man. You're not the guy. I don't know. Just give me some fun. Give me some... I'm not going to say the word treadmills because I don't want treadmills. Don't tell anybody else that, but treadmills are not my thing. I just want the fun back. Story creator, highlight reel, community creations, the little things in life, as Arda Ocal would say. So I want to know what you guys want, because I know I've given my opinion vocally, and a lot of the times creators, maybe they don't have the voice of the people. So what do you want? If you're playing the game and right now, a month or two after it comes out, you're already bored, what is it going to take? We all thought nobody wanted showcase mode. They brought that back and people loved it. I was wrong. What do you want in the video game? Come fall, what is going to keep you playing this video game? Is it characters? Is it modes? Maybe you already still play this game and we're just being overly nitpicky. We're not. But what is going to keep you playing? That's what I want to know. And I genuinely do, because I found that love for the gaming, playing the old games. Let's have the best of both worlds for the first time. And if it has to be Ukes competing against each other because the shareholders are like, listen, we have this flagship game. We have TV contracts. We can't go away from it. But listen, if you want to go in-house and do WCW Monday Night Wars, feel free. If that's the way we have to get a better video game, fine. I'm running out of consoles to go back to PS2s. This stuff's starting to add up in price. You look on Amazon, these games are turning into $50, $60. It's getting ridiculous. Just give me the new ones. But that's where we're going to wrap it up, guys. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Much better experience. Wink. And then down below, again, let me know what you're excited for. We'll be back with more 2K20, obviously talking about it when the news drops and figuring out if this is the year we can finally pop for it. It's been 5 years since 2K15 came out and revolutionized the simulation market. Let's see if they improve or if we just keep perishing down. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tubimo. I hope you've enjoyed or found any nugget of information in this video that you found worthwhile. And until next time, we will see you all later.